Chicken Parmesan, a favorite classic Italian comfort food. And with these time-saving shortcuts, you can have it on the table at no time at all. It starts with chicken breast, sliced in half and pounded to about 1/4 of an inch. Or you could buy a package of pre-sliced chicken cutlets and skip this step altogether. Now here's a little trick I learned off the internet. Lay out a piece of parchment paper to use as your breading station. Pour about 1/2 cup of flour out on one side. You can season it with salt, pepper, garlic powder, whatever you choose. The chicken breast starts there with a good coating of flour and then moves into the egg bath, which is just 2 beaten eggs in a paper plate. Make sure both sides are coated well before moving on to the final stop, which is the Italian breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese. I just put about 3/4 of a cup of breadcrumbs and 1/4 of a cup of grated Parmesan cheese on the other side of the parchment paper, and this worked out really well. Once the cutlets are breaded, you're going to brown them in a skillet with a little bit of olive oil. You'll want to cook them until they're golden brown and crispy. Mine took about 4 minutes on each side. I cooked mine 2 at a time to make sure they weren't crowded in the pan. Now this is what I loved about using the parchment paper. While my chicken was cooking, I placed my egg wash bath into the baggie I had used to pound the chicken, then just folded up the parchment paper and threw it in the bag too, and tossed it all in the trash. This made for a quick and easy cleanup. Now back to our chicken. Once the cutlets are cooked to golden perfection, transfer them to a 9x13 baking dish. Then spread some of your favorite jarred marinara sauce on top of them and top with shredded mozzarella and Parmesan cheese. I used some of the cheese I had shredded earlier in the week, but you could always use the prepackaged kind. Then just throw it into the oven at 350 for 15 to 20 minutes. Switch it over to broil for the last few minutes to get that cheese all toasted and bubbly. And that's it. Dinner's ready. We serve it up hot and cheesy with a side of angel hair pasta with more of that jarred marinara sauce. Let me know if you give this one a try and follow along to see what we're making next.